Good day. We are Team Tomodachi, presenting our system titled a web-based sales and inventory management system using barcode scanner for ELAC Beauty Center. I am the leader. I am the caster Lexus Cuevas. Our assistant leader is Shadjan Duque. Our members is Jan Paulo Domingo, the tech writer, and then Vincent Josh Cabrera, our front-end developer.
The reason the study was conducted is because the salon handles their data, which is the sales and the inventory tracking, by manual inputting of the data, which causes human error and it is time consuming. So this study aims to alleviate or aims to make the process faster for the salon to operate more efficiently.
To assess the effectiveness of the study, a survey was conducted among the salon staff. They followed the ISO and EC. The staff reports that the system was easy to use and more accurate compared to the manual process.
So this is the login page of the system. Our system have 4 users, 4 roles, which is the admin, which is the super user, the manager, the receptionist, and the normal employee, which is the beautician. First, we will log in the admin account. This dashboard, this like home page, we can see the alerts or the notifications that there is a low stock, out of stock of the specific product in the branch or in the warehouse, which can see, which we can what's it called? We can efficiently know. We can efficiently know the low stock product and the out of stock products.
So for the sales module, you can view the sales, and then we have 3 branches which are Santa Lucia and Taipei branch. And then once you select the period, you can see or view the recent or yearly, yearly, monthly, weekly, and daily sales. For the next, for the create sales, which is the manager of the access. For the create sales, you can choose the branches and then input the customer name, and then enter the barcode for adding the products. Once it's scanned, it will display the name, and then you can edit the quantity and then display the prices. For the services, you can choose. You can mark as check what you want to avail or avail the services you want. And then once you're done, you can submit create the sales. And then you can view the sales created for creating the sales.
For the inventory module for easy access, we should log into the admin account first. And we can see here we have 4 sub modules, which is the view inventory, product usage, product movement, and the view message. First, let's have the view inventory. Here in the view inventory, we can see the current inventory of the branches, like the warehouse, the Amono branch, Santa Lucia branch, Taytay branch, for every product name or for every product, like this. And we can see also the expiry date of the batches. So we have 5 units of Bremont Colorant 8.0 in the warehouse, which is expiring in August 23, 2025. And in status, we have the if it's 5 and below, it will show running below, and if it's 0, like this Bremont Colorant 3.0, which is 0 in Amono branch, it will have out of stock. And from this page, we can purchase the products. Let's say we purchase, which is Amono in Bremont 3.0 in Amono branch. We can select at this Amono branch. Let's say we buy 20 units, like this. Of course, we can see the expiry date of that product, and we can set it here. Let's say the expiry date is September 2, and we can submit, and it will update real time right here. And for the transfer product, this transfer is only for warehouse to branch. So let's say we transfer the 5 units of Remote 8.0 to Amono branch. Let's say 8.0 to Amono branch. 5 units of the Remote, and just like that. It is updated. Now we have the product usage. Of course, every service uses a product. So if a product is depleted, they can log the usage in this product usage management. Let's say we use 8.0 in the branch Angono. The quantity used is 1. The reason is depleted. You can log it, and there, it's logged here. Now we have the product movement. We can see the movement, like the transfer of the product from destination to source, from source to destination. I mean, from warehouse to the destination branch. And now we have the view master list. This is the master list of the products. So we have this is the table of the current products that the salon is using. So we have the barcode, the product code of the product, the name, the description, the price, UOM, packaging, and the date added. And in the add new product, of course, we can add a new product in the database. Let's say we add this remote Colorant 7.1. And the code is 7.1. The product name is remote Colorant 7.1. The price is the same, so 18, 100 ml and pieces. There, you can see and the edit product, in the edit product, we can archive a product or we can edit a current product. Let's say we edit this. Let's remove the description. There we go. And the archive, we can archive the 7.1. You can see it here. And you can unarchive it also, which is, it will go back here. And that's it for the inventory module.
Now I will explain the next module, which is the reports module. Here in the sales report, you can see the total sales, total transactions, average transaction value, and the sales transactions overall. Here, we can filter each branch, each product, each customer, and the date to generate the report. Now for the next, the inventory reports has the same functions, which you can filter the branch, the date, and the total, you can see the total products, the status, and which day it will expire per month. And you can see the overall created product stock levels. The retail sales report, the usage report, and stock movement report. For the next inventory and report module, the user activity reports. You can also filter the rows here in the date. And you can see the total logins, field attempts, and currently active users. And here at the bottom, you can see the overall login and logout reports.
For the next module, we will discuss the user management. As you can see, the user management has sub-modules like view accounts, print accounts, and manage accounts, and branch allocation. First, let's see the view accounts. Here, in the view accounts, you can, in user accounts, you can see the usernames, the admin's employee, and then their email, and then their role. Branch, for example, Angono, Central Sia, and Taytay, and then their status. The status is, you can see the active status when the staff is currently active on a specific branch. And then the last is the last PPT. As you can see, the login and then the logout. For the second one is the credit account. This module creates a new user account for a staff. So for example, we will create a new account. Email is the default password, we cannot change it. And then role, beautician, manager, and receptionist, and go to beautician. And then the branch, Santa Lucia, then create. And then here, the manage account. As you can see here, the manage account, there are some actions here, disable, edit, and then reset password. So when you click disable in a specific stuff here, the staff cannot longer log in into the system. And then once it enables again, that account will can access the system. And then the edit, which is for example here, the reset, we can change the username and then the email and then the role. So here in edit user, you can edit the username, the staff. For example, we will put Alden, and then his email is Richard, and then the role would be a receptionist, and then update his. As you can see here in the upper part, the edited account, which is Alden, here is already changed. User Alden, the email Richard, the role of receptionist, and then we go to the reset password. Here in reset password, if the staff suddenly forgot his password, we can change it to the default password. The default password is ELAP system 123 and then reset. Okay, it already successfully reset the password. And then we go to the last part of the module, which is the branch allocation history. So here in branch allocation history, we will see the stuff, and then we will see the dates, the user, previous branches, new branches, and allocated. So here in the branch allocation history, we will see the history of the stuff in other branches. For example, we filtered Alden, and then we click apply. You can see here the date, where his previous branch is, and then the new branch that he's going to, and then the allocated by, which is the admin. The admin allocates Alden to allocate Alden from the previous branch to the new branch.